This is criteria for PA, M3 and D2. So to begin with, my identified strengths were organisation, time management, smooth sessions. My weaknesses were confidence, communication skills, and stepping in and coaching at the correct time. To begin with, for strengths, organisation. I feel this is like one of my major strengths because I was like very organised with my sessions at all time. The sessions flow correctly because of all the drills being set out at the correct time, which mean they could get the most out of the session. If I didn't have organisation skills, then for sure the session wouldn't have flown as well. People could have been standing around and messing about, which in turn creates more injury risk because people will be messing about rather than participating within the activities and sport where it will be safe. So I could that could also be a form of neglect if my organisation skills wasn't there and there's a lot of standing around. Time management. I was on time to every session. I even got there beforehand on most just to set out the drills beforehand, so linking to my organisation and stuff. As well as that, I made sure all activities were being completed for the correct amount of time, so I did not go over or under time. Had a stopwatch with me at all times. If I didn't, and the children didn't get to complete every activity, they may feel like um, they missed out on stuff, which in turn they would have been questioning me about, and I would not have an answer for. So that's why time management in this industry or a paid industry is very important because parents want to know what their children have been getting up to at coaching clubs or schools, for example. And if you miss key things out, then the parents will more likely be angry or upset, and the children will be upset. Sorry. Smooth sessions. I feel my sessions went smooth just because of the two strengths I just said. Um, I took lead of the session even though confidence is one of my weaknesses. I still took lead, told the students what they needed to do, explained each task thoroughly so they got what they needed to do so I didn't have to keep stopping and explaining. I used demonstrations as well, which also allowed the session to flow because I could ask the students a couple of questions if they didn't understand, for example, or to find out if they did understand. If my session didn't run smoothly, again, it could affect the time. If people are messing about, not as much will get done. So other students who want to participate could feel like they're missing out on something, etc. It's really important that sessions run smoothly, just so I can get everything done on time, and everything can be explained at a correct tempo, and we can get through everything. Moving on to weaknesses. I feel confidence was probably my major weakness because it was a new bunch when I completed my session. I know I'd have to get used to that in the future, but obviously I'm not a very experienced coach at this minute, as I've only got my level 1 coaching badge. Um, Saying that though, I feel my confidence was there, but just not to the correct standard. So I could still stand up in front of them and explain all the drills correctly and stuff, all techniques and stuff. But I feel I just wasn't loud enough and didn't take charge as well as I know I could have. For communication skills, that basically links to the confidence again. I just wasn't loud enough in my verbal communication. That's what the teacher was with me. He said, I just need to be louder. It's not so much my confidence and stuff, just how loud I am and the confidence to believe in what I'm saying. I feel stepping in and coaching can also link with this because throughout the session I didn't really step in and coach as much. I thought I covered it fairly well within the demonstration and explaining the drills and stuff. So I think I could have got away with not stepping in and coaching as the students were comfortable and knowing what they're doing. However, I think this could have been beneficial because if I stepped in and coached most of the time, the students and stuff would get to know more about the technique, more about the rules and stuff, and we'll get more out of the session. So that's definitely something to consider next time I do a session for the children of that age group. Lastly, for future development, I could work with a team. This would allow me to get more experience, become more confident, and work on my weaknesses. For example, if I work with a team, I could step in and coach. I could get to know the bunch of lads who are at the team, so I could feel more confident, and it would allow me to gain my confidence when coaching different people, because it'll give me more ideas what I can do with them. Uh, and I'm gonna complete my level 2 coaching course. I've already done my level 1 a couple of weeks ago. I finalised that on the online module, so I think a level 2 coaching course is definitely something to think about. Also, this could link to working with a team, because for the level 2 you need a team to complete the course, and I feel it would be a great experience and something good to put on my CV to get in the industry at a later date. Lastly, because I had such a enjoyment when I went to my placement, after I've completed the HND and the uni course after that, I feel I'm going to do another year at Hertfordshire Uni, maybe getting a teaching degree, so I could maybe get in industry and get some experience within the PE teaching. And maybe within that teaching year, they usually put you on a placement, so I could do like a higher apprenticeship, earn some money doing something I enjoy, getting experience and stuff, and then potentially get a job in the industry after that. So yeah.